Need to load or update data in your models? You can use the Data Management workspace to create import jobs. You can start by importing the data from a range of data sources, including local files. Navigate to and select the appropriate file. You can then create the import job to load the data. Once the data has been uploaded, you can set up the import to integrate the data into the model. The import process is broken down into several steps, the first of which is to prepare your data. A sample of 2,000 records displays in grid format to which you can apply various standard transformations. You can also carry out more complex transformations, such as unpivoting data to flatten it, creating custom expressions, and combining data or removing duplicates. Once you've made any necessary edits, and before you move on to the next step, you can validate your changes against the full dataset, which checks for any issues that might be generated when your transformations are applied to the rest of the data. Here, the columns from the dataset have been mapped to the measures and dimensions you previously set up in the model. If any of the automatic mappings are incorrect or incomplete, you can drag and drop from the list to map a new source column. Next, any properties that have been defined in the model can also be mapped so that they can be validated against the data. Here, you can map the account, customer, and product names and groups for the product hierarchy. Keep in mind that it's not necessary for there to be a mapping for every property. Once all the mapping is complete, the full dataset is validated to ensure there are no issues that might result in records being rejected. Finally, you can run the import. If necessary, you can change the settings for the import job to use a different method than the default of updating existing records, or to handle specific types of data differently. You receive confirmation when the import job is complete. Back in the model structure, you can now see the imported data in the data foundation. For more details on importing data to your models, check out the links in the description and try it for yourself today.